What I want you to do is sit back and relax while listening to today's audio meditation. That's right, you're going to manifest yourself becoming Santa Claus. Okay, so make sure that belly is all full, you're laying down somewhere comfortably with your headphones on, and let's begin. Imagine it is the cold night of Christmas Eve. Your whole house smells of sweet sugary cookies, vanilla mostly, as you just bake them fresh. As you take them out of the oven, you just look around your home, the brightly decorated Christmas home. It gives you a warmth of cheer, happiness. You normally don't decorate for Christmas, but this time it was a little different. As you take the cookies out of the oven, you place them by the fireplace. Everybody knows the cookies are for Santa, but you couldn't help not to keep your eyes on it. You already know you weren't that great this year. One could say you were even on the naughty list, and yet you're expecting Santa Claus to come. Very childish of you. However, what's taking one cookie can't hurt. You take one cookie and you take a sweet, delicious bite off of it. The sweet sugar cookie and its warmth melting in your mouth as crumbs fall on the floor and all over your mouth. You couldn't help but just take another bite and another and another. Just one cookie alone just feels so delectable. Well, what you haven't noticed is that the moment you start taking a bite out of that cookie, your belly starts to groan, starts to moan. Despite you already having a big dinner, you felt hungry again. And as you take more bites out of this cookie, your belly just started getting puffed out more and more. It's almost as if it's inflating from the sugar, but you don't seem to care or even notice, as once you finish one cookie, you start on the next cookie, and after that cookie, you start on the next cookie, as your belly starts expanding. You somewhat feel it. You put your hand over your belly. Not to mention now it's getting fatter. You also notice you were starting to grow hair on your belly. Was that hair always there? Or did it just magically spurt out? You think it's a bit odd, but the cookies are just so enticing that you just had to eat more. And more you ate. You can't remember how many cookies you even baked to begin with, because it seems like the moment you thought you finished your plate, more would show up. So naturally, you started eating more and eating more. And with every cookie eaten, made that belly bigger and fatter. If you were on a scale, you were gaining maybe 50 pounds per eating. It seemed impossible, but hey, maybe that's just a Christmas miracle. Your belly gets bigger, your chest starts to grow, you end up getting some fat moobs, your butt widening, your thickening. You just get fatter and fatter and fatter. And then finally, the hair on your chin. You weren't the type of person to be able to grow some facial hair, but however, you seem to notice facial hair sprouting out. First it was a mustache, but now getting hair all over your chin and your cheeks, like it's growing into a beard. And while all this transformation's taking place, you just don't seem to care. In fact, you felt happy. You felt jolly that This transformation is happening. You couldn't stop yourself. You just kept stuffing yourself with more and more sweets and cookies. You just grow fatter and fatter. As more hair starts growing on you, you look like a bear. As you just get bigger and bigger and bigger. And that beard of yours gets longer, longer, and longer. And then, no more cookies. You look at the plate in astonishment. Where did the cookies go? You pat your full belly. It feels so big, warm, and honestly stuffed. You get off from the chair, and you couldn't help notice, but you're basically wobbling now because of all this added weight. You might have gained over 200 pounds. Who knows, maybe your weight is in the 300s by now. But that doesn't seem to worry you. You seem so happy. You seem so jolly. You couldn't help but just laugh. As if this is the best thing that ever happened to you. And right when things couldn't get weirder, through the chimney, an elf appears. This little elf looks at you and tells you, Santa, we have to get moving. Christmas needs you. And just like that, as if you've been doing this for so many years, you just take the nearest red coat you could find and go up that chimney. Your belly gets stuck through it though, but it's okay. With a little Christmas magic, you were able to pry that fat ass out of the chimney. Just like that, Christmas was back on schedule, and Santa just had a short little break. I hope you enjoy tonight's festive roleplay.